Okay, let's talk about how you can position yourself as a software engineer in this AI world. Now, obviously, there are different ways you can actually position yourself, but I think we need to start from one and then maybe progress to others. I really don't know them all, so if you have your idea, you can also drop it in the comment section. But before we go deep, let's even look at how did software engineering existed in the first place. Now, there are a lot of stories on the internet, right? But one thing that is a focal point of all those stories is the fact that software engineering is just all about problem solving. When engineers started solving problems through writing code, obviously there were not much engineers, right? So if you just know how to write one or two codes, you will be employed, right? As time goes on, the bar shifted higher a bit, and it started going beyond knowing how to write code, and now for you to have like some soft skills, right? Being able to communicate, being able to lead, being able to do a whole lot of things that are just not within like the technicalities of code, right? But fast forward to this present era, the bar has even shifted higher. Now, this is what I mean. If you're an engineer and you don't know how to use AI to achieve most of whatever thing you're doing, then it means that you're probably left behind right now, right? Because a lot of people are doing vibe coding, a lot of people are doing coding, AI assisted development. And with that, what it means is that the job that would have been done by 3 to 4 people will now be done by just one person who knows how to use AI. And that is why a lot of people are saying AI will not replace human. It will only replace those that does not know how to use it. But the question is, if everyone learn how to use AI, then where will the job come from, right? Because you can see that one person who knows how to use AI has actually taken the job of 3 to 4 people, right? So if those 3 to 4 people learn how to use AI, they are going to take like job of other people in exponential. And if everyone learns how to use AI, then where will the job come from? Which is why this conversation is very, very important. How do you position yourself as a software engineer or even in whatever field that you are? How do you position yourself in this AI era? And quite frankly, the simple answer to this question is problem solving. The only difference is that you're doing it in a very different way. Let me give you a bit of context. As a software engineer who learn how to write code, company hires you to build their software for them. Now, the problem you're solving at that particular point in time is the company's problem because company does not have the technical competency to be able to do that. So they hired you to do that for them. Now, that company in turn is solving the world's problem because they have seen a problem in the world and then they want to build it through a software solution. So you see, you are technically solving the world's problem, but by proxy. Now, doing this in a different way requires you to be able to solve that problem without a proxy. What this means is that you don't really have to wait for a company to hire you before you build like that magnificent product that is going to solve the world's problem. Before now, it used to be very difficult because you have to think about the front end, the back end, the UI, UX, the project management, the deployment, a whole lot of things. But with AI, it is far more relatively easier. And obviously, with that out of the way, the key 4 things that I think every engineer should really, really know how to do include number one, knowing how to build end-to-end products with this AI. Number two, knowing what problem to solve. Number three, knowing how to market. And lastly, knowing how to sell.